my second copy of Unmatched next to the Cobble and Fog. Let's check it out. Who's in here? We got Sun Wukong. Looks like perhaps the girl from The Ring, maybe. I'm thinking. Then we got Yennenga. Or maybe that's Sun Wukong. Yeah, that's Sun Wukong. This might be Yennenga. And then Achilles. And then Bloody Mary. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, they're putting me on some black folk of lore that I don't know. Yennenga. And then we got Sun Wukong. Never heard of you either. Bloody Mary, of course, comes out the mirror. That makes a lot of sense. And then Achilles, yeah, we know you. Are ages 9+, players 2 to 4. Okay, so it plays 4 players. Thought it was just 2 players. Thought Unmatched was just 2 players. But that's cool. Okay, 20 to 40 minutes, 124 cards, 4 minis, 1 battlefield. Cobble and Fog was really good. I think they say that might be the best one or the second to best one. But then, let's see how this one fares. Who's my favorite character from Cobble and Fog? Is it the Dracula? It's sure not Jekyll and Hyde. It's sure not Jekyll and Hyde. Is it Dracula? Is there a werewolf in there, I think? I think there's a werewolf in there. I can't recall. And then there's another character. I can't remember at the moment. All right. Cool Vista. What is that? A Vista? Is that Plaza or something? Okay, cool map right there. Okay, so what is that? Hanging Gardens. Both of them are Hanging Gardens, both sides. I'm sure they're different. We got the life dials. We got an 18 and a... Okay, Achilles has 18 life and Patroclus has 6. Then Yennenga has 15. And Bloody Mary 16. And Sun Wukong 17. Is that the thing that Dragon Ball is made after? The Monkey Prince or something? It might be. I don't know. I'm going Super Saiyan. Alright. Put those together. We got some nice ally tokens. Sun Wukong has what looks to be 3. Achilles. Or no, these are Yennenga. Allies, Rangers. They have 2 life, it looks like. And then Patroclus has 6 life. We can tell because it has its own dial. Yeah, so I hear this game is a re-implementation of the Star Wars, that one little grid game they have. Forget the name of it. Ultimate Battles or something. Epic. Yeah, I think Epic Battles. Alright, check these minis out. Okay, Bloody Mary looks real cool coming out the mirror. If you can make that out. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Might be top minis of the game right here. Digging that one. Right. Sun Wukong. Yep. Swinging and banging off a tree. Yeah. Sun Wukong. And Yennenga. That could be easily turned into a joke right there. Ranger. Hard to focus in this light, but it is what it is. Cool mini, like that one. Cool mini or not, cool mini or so. And Achilles. This is Sparta. Right. Got the things for the life counters. And a bunch of wasted space in this box, which I don't carry these boxes around. I just throw this in a smooth gallon Ziploc bag and rock out just like that. Might even add it to the other copy of Cobble and Fog that I have. Yeah, nothing but wasted space in this box. But yeah, all right, let's see what these cards are looking like. Yeah, so perfect example right here. I will keep this little plastic thing to keep these cards in, and I'll put a, man, this is pretty tight though. Yeah, this is actually very tight. But I might just keep this plastic deal and put some tape around it, masking tape or whatever, and then just keep the cards separated like that, because I'm not gonna carry that insert around, box around. All right, starting out with Sun Wukong. Got an attack, hero attack melee. So only the hero Sun Wukong can use this. No, I mean this is the actual identity of the card. All right, so it's a melee attacker. Starting health 17. At the start of your turn, you may take 1 damage to summon a clone in an empty space adjacent to Sun Wukong. Don't start with any clones on the board. Clones have starting health, melee, they're melee as well. Starting health, I take it the Sun Wukong's are, I take it they're 1 health, like most tokens. Yeah, they look to be 1 health. Alright, so on your turn, you must take 2 actions. You may choose 2 different actions or the same action twice. Don't forget your hero's special ability. Okay, maneuver, draw a card, that's mandatory. And move your fighters, that's optional. You may discard 1 card to boost your move. Scheme is play an action card and attack. Play an attack or defense card, or attack and defense card face down. And at the end of your turn, discard down to 7 cards. Yeah, so at the start of the turn, you can take 1 damage to summon a clone to an empty space adjacent to Sun Wukong. Don't start with any clones on board. And it has a 2 move. Alright, so moves 2 spots with, if you take the move action. These different colored spots, those are like, I think these are, if I haven't played in a little while, but I think these are the ones that you can only do range attacks or something in adjacent, in the same colors or something like that. It's been a while. All right, but anyway, golden chainmail. This can be performed by anybody in your deck, so either your hero or your clones. So this is a 4 defense card. You can boost it 2 or something. You can forget how the boost works. So during combat, any combat damage you would take is dealt to the opposing fighter instead. Man, that boost, what is that boost about? Yeah, let's look in the book right quick. Boost, what is the boost about? Boost. Okay, boost is the F, boost value. So I think you can just sack the card. You can discard the card to add the boost value to another card or something. All right, but anyway, 2 of those. Infinite strikes by anybody. 2 damage, 2 boost, infinite strikes. During combat, for each other friendly fighter adjacent to the opposing fighter, increase the value of this card by +1. After combat, gain 1 action. 3 of those. Bewilderment, any, you get a 0 defense. 2, during combat, prevent all combat damage. After combat, you may place your fighter in any space. Right? 2 of those. We have Phoenix Form, any, and that's a lightning type of attack, any. And then you can discard this to add 1 boost to be able to, man, how does that boost work? All right, but anyway, Phoenix Form, Sun Wukong recovers 1 health for each clone on the board. Nice. Tortoise Form, 5 defense by any, 2 boost. Tortoise Form, during combat, your opponent may boost their attack. During combat, your opponent may boost their attack. Right. 2 of those. Any Ox Form, 7 damage. This card's effects can't be cancelled. 2 boosts. During combat, if your opponent played a card, they may boost it. Okay, 72 transformations. Any defense or attack. 2 boosts. After combat, take an Ox Form, Tortoise Form, or Phoenix Form from your discard pile and return it to your hand. 3 of those. Taunting Laughter, 3 damage, any, 2 boosts. Immediately, your opponent may discard 1 card from their hand. If they don't, ignore their cards' values. 3 of those. Ruyi Jingo Bang, 0 attack, any, 3 boosts. This adds 3 boosts to something. After combat, if your opponent played a defense card, blank, tricked you. 4. Alright, yeah, that was kind of confusing to me right now. Alright, any that type of attack, play a scheme card. Anybody can play this scheme card. Fiery Eyes That See, 1 boost. Look at an opponent's hand and choose a card. Put that card on the bottom of their deck. You each draw 1 card. 2 of those. Sly Monkey, 2, any, that's attack or defense. 3 boost. After combat, if Sun Wukong played this card, summon a clone in Sun Wukong's place, then place Sun Wukong in a space in his zone. Yeah, so the zone is like the color of the circle you're in. Then if you're, long as you're in that color circle, then you're in that same zone. Sly Monkey, 4 of those. And then Wily Fighting, 3, any, attack or defense, 1 boost. After combat, deal 1 damage to each opposing fighter adjacent to your fighter. Okay, that's good for 4-player games. Alright, that's 1 stack. What is that? 11 minutes. 1 more. A Yennenga. Alright, Yennenga. If Yennenga would take damage, you may assign any amount of that damage to 1 or more archers in her zone instead. You may not assign more damage to an archer than their remaining health. Okay, so can't take the fatal blow, I guess. Alright, but ranged attacker, 15 health, move 2. Your start health, they have 2, and there's 2 of them. Same thing over here. Okay, Yennenga, 3 attack or defense, Stallion Charge, 3 boost. After combat, move Yennenga up to 5 spaces. She may move through opposing fighters, then deal 1 damage to each opposing fighter she moved through. Cool. 3 of those. Then we got Jaws of the Beast, 3 attack or defense, 3 boost. During combat, for each zone the opposing fighter is in, increase the value of this card by +1. Yeah, so with this, yeah, it's kind of coming back to me. So you're going to play a card face down whenever you try to attack. You're going to play a attack or defense card face down. Okay, so when you reveal, then it's going to be either an attack or a defense. Okay, say that I'm throwing a 3 attack and the opponent is throwing a 3 defense. I believe if I were to boost after they've played their card, or at some point, I could boost it to be like, okay, I got 3 attack, you got 3 defense. Then I boost for 3. Then the opponent would have to take 3 damage. Something like that. It goes something like that. I'll read it in a second. Jaws of the Beast. During combat, for each zone the opposing fighter is in, increase the value of this card by +1. 3 boost. Okay, Yennenga, 3 defense, 3 boost. Shield formation. Immediately, your opponent may discard a card. If they don't, return a defeated archer to a space in Yennenga's zone. Cool. Okay, looking like Shuri there. 2 power. Attack or defense can only be used by Yennenga. 2 boost, point blank. After combat, if the opposing fighter is adjacent to Yennenga, deal 2 damage to that fighter. And the range damage, I believe it goes from whatever your color is. I believe it goes 1 color away or something like that. So like if you're on blue, then I think you can hit white stuff. Or maybe just the end of the blue. Something like that. But of course, melee, of course, you're going to be attacking adjacent, I believe. Right. 2 of those, 3 of those, and Yennenga only. This is a scheme card again with that Thunderbolt. Master of the Hunt, gain 2 actions. So you'll have 2 actions during your turn, but this card basically lets you play this card and gain. You basically net 1 action playing this card. 2. And Yennenga's scheme card, 2 boost, 1 with the land. Move each of your fighters up to 2 spaces. Each of your fighters recovers 1 health. Draw 1 card. Sounds like a very useful card. Alright, Yennenga only. 3 attack. Rain of arrows. After combat, volley 3. Volley 3. And 3 boost on there. 3 of those. And divide and conquer. Yep, and I guess everybody has a unique back. That's cool. Divide and conquer, archer. During combat, if your fighter is not in Yennenga's zone, the value of this card is 4 instead. So being at a different zone, that'll get you 2 extra value. 1 boost. 2 of those. Pin the prey. Archer, 1 attack and defense. 2 boosts. After combat, move the opposing fighter up to 4 spaces. Your opponent discards 1 card. Any character, 3 damage. Cool art. Dig that. 3 boosts. Surprise volley. Immediately, you may return a defeated archer to a space in the opposing fighter's zone. If you do, that archer is now the attacker. If you don't, gain 1 action. 3 of those. Momentous shifts. 3 attack or defense. Any character, 2 boosts. During combat, if your fighter started this turn in a different space, this card's value is 5 instead. Okay, gets a big boost of 2. And skirmish, any 4 attack defense, 2 boost. After combat, if you won the combat, choose one of the fighters in the combat and move them up to 2 spaces. Alright, let's get down to this boost again. Okay. Draw a card, mandatory. Move your fighters, optional. Step. Okay, action scheme. Step 1, declare target. Step 2, choose and reveal. Okay, as the attacker, you may choose an attack card from your hand and place it face down in front of you. It must be a card that your attacking character is allowed to use, then the defender may, but it's not required to, choose a defense card from their hand and place it face down in front of them. It must be a card that their defending fighter is allowed to use. Once both players have chosen their cards, reveal them at the same time. Versatile cards, attack or defense. Alright, resolve combat. Okay, most cards have effects with labels indicating when they occur immediately during combat or after combat. If 2 effects would appear to resolve at the same time, the defender's effect resolves first. After cards have been revealed, resolve any effects that occur immediately, then resolve any that occur during combat. Alright, what is that boost about? They then determine the result of the combat. The attacker deals combat damage to the defender equal to the value of the played attack card. If the defender subtract the value of the played defense card first. After the result of the combat has been determined, resolve any cards after the combat. Finally, all cards are placed in the discard piles. What about the boost, man? What about the boost? Winning the game. I don't see how I could have overlooked the boost, but choose and reveal. Scheme any active. Yeah, this is something else. How are they gonna not readily show me what the boost is? What is that about? Boost value. What the mess? Maybe boost is for move, really. Yeah, let's try to look for this one more little second. Maybe boost is for extra move value. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. But yeah, I'll be back with these other 2 decks. Until then, Peace.